Everybody ready? We'll start with James, Sky Sports News.
Hi, Oliver. What disappoints you the most about that defeat today?
Honestly, everything. Conceding 2 goals from set plays. 3 of the last 4 goals we conceded from set plays. That makes it really frustrating because I think we played a very good first half. Deserved to have the lead. Yeah, second half, of course, if you're 2-1 down by 2 set play goals, because I can't remember a big chance from open play the whole game. I can't remember. And then you're 1-2 down, and of course, then we can say, yeah, not fresh enough, and many games, and the energy level dropped. What is right, but I think we made it just harder for us because we conceded these 2 goals, and then to come back. At the moment we are in the situation we are now, it looked like it was tough, but I think at the end we tried everything. We had a few set plays as well. We have the same, even in a better situation, the free kick. But we missed it. They took it, and so that's why we lost at the end.
Sorry, Oliver, can you sit closer to the mic?
Oh, sorry. Which one?
The black.
Sorry.
In the first half, in particular, you created so many opportunities, and we saw the same on Thursday night against Strasbourg. How frustrating is that, and why are your side so lacking in the final third at times, missing that clinical edge?
I don't talk about it anymore because then it gets just bigger and bigger.
Finally for me, Oliver, Ismail Assar going off in the first half. What's the latest on that?
We have to assess him further, but the ankle is quite swollen, so I think he will miss a few games, maybe the whole time until he goes to the AFCON.
Thank you.
Thanks. Neil?
Can I ask you about the penalty, the Mateta, the rule change this season? I don't know if you were aware of it and what you thought of what was going on at the time.
I had no idea, but the fourth official told us, and then so we were lucky today. So let's say would have been suited into the situation I was asked about.
Do you think it's a good rule change then?
I don't know. I don't care honestly today.
Were the chances missed just inexcusable either way?
I just wanted to answer with one word, but you asked me 2 questions. So split them and then you get the answer. What was the first question?
Should you have wrapped the game up before half time?
Yeah, we could have. The next one?
Are you struggling from a lack of squad depth or
Yes,
the chances missed?
I think that's the issue, and I never talked about it, to be honest. But today it feels just it's time because I want to protect the players. Yes, the energy level was not that high at the end. They looked a little bit fatigued, and I want to protect them because I know them, how hard they're working every single day and giving everything. It was our, I think, 22nd game, Man Utd's 14th game. I couldn't see that they were physically better. Yes, we got mentally a little bit fatigue, and that's what we are definitely facing. And again, I think it's also now time to mention it. That's clear our fault. Yeah, we missed to strengthen the depth of the squad in summer, and we knew the schedule. We knew that Ismail will go to the AFCON. Nothing happened surprisingly, but again, I just think personally, and that's why it's when you play the first time in your history European football. So let's invest instead of save. We saved, and that's what we're facing. But these players, this group of players, giving everything. So no blame for the players because they are leaving their heart on the pitch. Even today, at the end, you see in the stoppage time, they tried and getting the equalizer. But there are moments when just the legs don't do what your head wants them to do.
So do you feel that the club's hierarchy have let you and the team down by not strengthening the squad in the summer?
We all would have wished a little bit more backing, yes.
And just the team are creating plenty of situations as we keep seeing. What more can you do? Because you're giving them the resources to create the chances.
Yeah, supporting them, encouraging them, yeah. Nobody does it on purpose, and it's, again, creating maybe a few more and stay positive, yeah, and so to the players. It's tough if you lose 2 games like Strasbourg and today, both 2-1. 3 set plays conceding, missing many chances. Yes, it's tough, but the only thing we can do is sticking together, keep the head up, and we're still in very good position in all competitions. So that's the positive side. But of course, it feels, and also sometimes you need. Learning sometimes hurts, experiencing sometimes hurts, and we have to go through it, and we will learn from it, and we will stick together, and we will get the goals, we will get the efficiency, and we will get more and more wins. I know, because I know these players, I know my staff, how hard everybody is working, and then we will turn this into the right direction again.
Okay, George.
Hi Oliver, there's so many fixtures in December and the squad, as you've said, feels kind of stretched and tired. Does there need to be kind of a degree of patience over this month when results might be a bit up and down until you get to January and you can further boost that squad?
Sorry to disappoint you. Patience is not something for me. We want to succeed, and we want to win games in every competition. It's easy. We could say now when we play Arsenal in the EFL Cup, not important game for everybody, for the club, nothing to win. But I don't want this. I don't like this attitude. So for us, it's compete every single game, and the club has to get the resources to get this done, because this is the progress. And if we don't want progress, okay, then stop playing. So we knew this schedule will come, and these players, this group of players is prepared, and we will go through it. But there is nothing to be patient. It's just for us to keep the head up, to stay positive in the way what we are doing. Maybe again, I'm always thinking, what can I change first? And so it's my responsibility to find the right answers for this schedule.
Okay, Matt.
Are you confident that you'll get what you want and what you need in terms of players in January and get them early enough to make a difference?
I think in January you just correct what you missed in summer, to be honest. So we will have played 34 games, I think, until 10th of January. That's about 60-65% of the season. So again, let's see.
Okay, last one from Ed.
Hi Oliver, just on the players' workload, are you concerned about, so some of them have played an immense amount of games already at this time of the season, are you really concerned about how this is going to build up over the next few weeks, the lack of squad depth?
No, I'm not concerned, because I know them, how professional they are working, they are fit. I couldn't see, we just have to deal with it, and we will deal with it. So I have no concerns at all. It's just it would make things a little bit easier, to be honest, And that's what we all want, because I see everybody could see the effort, and everybody, I think, felt they want, but maybe they couldn't, And that hurts. It hurts for me. It hurts for the players. It hurts for the club. It hurts for the fans, Because everybody wanted, and as I mentioned, the legs didn't do it anymore. But we tried everything until the final whistle, and it just would have made things a little bit easier. And I honestly think we will play a good season. Definitely, we will play a good season, because I just think with little things we could have done better. If we had done a few things better in summer, we could even do better.
Okay. All right, thanks
Thank
everyone.
you.
Hello mate. Good to see you.
Start with Samuel.
Hi Ruben. Congratulations on the win. It seemed like the team were a lot more intense in the second half compared to the first half. Did you say anything in particular at half time to get that reaction?
No, just to understand, for everyone to understand the game, that I felt in the last 10 minutes of the first half, I felt that the opponent was struggling, and they will struggle in the second half, and we we had that feeling that we need to do something to change the way we were playing. And was that, of course, we tried to change little things in the game, but the intensity and the quality in the way we connect, especially with Josh, in our connection was better, and that improves a lot the way we play.
You talk about those little changes. You seem to make a change at half time with Brian coming inside a little bit, maybe getting closer to Josh. Was that something that you had seen in the first half that you thought that you had to change?
I think it's not so much. I didn't say go near Josh. I just said to the players we need to be more alive, and you can feel that. So if you are more alive, you are in more places. You are near the ball more often, and I think everyone did that. But we also need to understand that the opponent was tired also in the second half. And when you increase the rhythm and the opponent gets tired a little bit, suffers right away a goal, you felt that we had the control of the game, and that's it.
And just on Josh, it's his first Premier League goal for nearly a year. I know he's had to wait for his chance with injuries to Matthias and to Ben. How impressed were you with him today, particularly in the second half and the way he took that goal?
Yeah, it was really important, but again, was not just the goal, even the runs behind. In the first half, he struggled on the duels, and he won some duels in the second half, and we improve a lot because of the quality of Josh in second half, and that is important for him to understand. That is not just the goal. We play better because Josh play better in the second half.
Stephen?
Ruben, you talked about the left wing backs at the press conference on Friday. That performance from Dallo was excellent today. How proud of you were of that display? Is that the kind of benchmark that you expect from a player in that position?
It's of course defending and attacking. If you have certain characteristics, the pace, you can go right or left because you also can play with your left. You need to use that in every single game in Premier League, and not just one game and then we drop a little bit the level. But it's the same thing that I said with Patrick. I know they have a lot of quality. They just need to be relaxed sometimes and show that, and show the intensity and the pace that they have.
Ruben, did you believe at half time that your side could turn things around given some of the setbacks that this squad has had this season, particularly away from home?
I felt that because, again, I had the feeling if you see the last plays of the game, they were struggling so much to take the ball out of the box, and you can feel it the way they move, that they were getting tired for the second half, and we talk about that. And again, our pace in first half, intensity, we cannot play that like that in Premier League. So we increased that, and I had the feeling, we had the feeling that if we score one goal, this is going to change completely. I really like also the way we control the game with the ball, winning the game. So we were in front, but we were not afraid of trying to score the next one and to control the ball in their half.
How do you explain that lack of intensity in the first half?
Sometimes it's a lot of things. Sometimes you don't need to move, but the pace of the ball can be better. We need to understand that Mata was the free man that had the time to think, and if you see in the second half, sometimes it was him that starts the play. All these small details, I think we improved. And when you have one play, two plays, the rhythm flows better, and you increase everything mentally and physically.
Last question for Critch.
Ruben, two set-piece goals. It's something that we've actually seen quite a lot of in the last few weeks in Forest and Tottenham as well. Are you putting more focus on that recently, or is it just the fruits of work?
No, we work a lot. Like in we have more time to work. We work a lot, and we are learning. We learn a lot in England. I think you are used to do that, to see that. But when you come for Premier League, you learn a lot with the other teams how to do it, and we are stealing a lot of things to score goals.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys.